Ideas can be powerful. They can be sources of good or evil. And if they're powerful enough, they can even affect the evolution of an entire species. Now, I don't think I need to explain to you how an idea can go viral. So this term meme was actually coined by an evolutionary biologist to explain how ideas transmit between generations, which might make it a little bit less cool. But there are certain memes that have been so powerful that they've reshaped human evolution. So I'm talking about things like tools, fire, agriculture, medicine, vaccines. All of these things made it possible for us to live longer. We started living in cities together. We developed religions, shared sets of values. The printing press, the computer, right, allowed us to share these ideas more quickly and more broadly. And collectively, all of these memes make up our culture. It's something that we pass between generations. It affects our survival, our reproduction, and our evolution. We think back to Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection. The focus is almost always on DNA, genes, and mutation, right? So if we think about the finches, there might be a gene that determines beak size. Maybe they can eat something new and be more successful because of that. But it's not just the genes that are being passed between generations. They're also passing memes. So the songs they sing, which they need to defend territories and attract mates, they learn these songs by imitating other adults in their population. And this is really similar to how humans learn how to speak. If you learn a song that's not sexy, you're probably not going to be able to reproduce. So these memes that are passed on, they matter, right? And animals have culture too. And so I wanted to show you some more examples of that. If we stick with birds, this is the white-throated sparrow. You could see these in Ohio right now. They sing a song that sounds like this. And so if you ask any bird watcher, they'll tell you that's the white-throated sparrow song, this "Oh, sweet Canada, 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 Canada," or it was, until some white-throated sparrows in Canada decided to change things a little bit. And it's really subtle. The difference is just they dropped that duh note off the end, but this new song went viral. Amazingly. So in the map on the left, you can see that blue star. That's where the shorter version of the song initiated before the year 2000. Over the span of 15 to 20 years, it's spread across the entire continent. This is now the dominant song that this species sings. So their culture changed because of this one idea in a random population in Canada. If we think about humpback whales, one of the largest animals in the world, they eat these tiny crustaceans called krill, and they need to eat a lot of them in order to survive. And so they come up with this ingenious behavior for capturing krill. They swim in spirals and they release bubbles of air. The bubbles rise up and they create this net that the krill get trapped in. Then the whales swim up the middle of the spiral and they capture way more krill than they could have otherwise. They teach each other how to do this. They hunt collaboratively. They even teach their young how to do it. This meme made it easier for them to get food to survive. So, culture is not uniquely human. Animals have culture too. And it's not just genes, but memes that matter. The ideas that you have not only affect you, they affect your neighbors. And if they're powerful enough, they can affect the entire species. So, what's your great idea?